In many ways, St. Michael's Church is the center of gravity for the city of Charleston. It's in the central artery, which in many ways is the heartbeat of the city. Robert Ripley of Ripley's Believe It or Not fame dubbed this part of the city as the Four Corners of Law, the only place in the world where on one street corner you have four branches of the law represented. There's the federal courthouse and federal law, the county courthouse and county law, City Hall and the civic law, and of course, God's house, God's law. The Four Corners of Law, which in many ways means that one could use the city of Charleston and the Four Corners to define tradition. After all, the church has been here since 1680, when the Diocese of London planted the church and the movement in America. St. Michael's is a poster child of tradition and a real survivor. She survived the Revolutionary War, where one of the ushers of St. Michael's threw from that balcony a shrimp net over the then rector, who was loyal to England. The usher missed, but the preacher got the point. She survived the Civil War with cannonballs crashing through her roof. And thanks to New York City's John Jacob Astor, she survived the great earthquake of 1886. When all thought the steeple couldn't be rebuilt, a check came from Astor himself. She's a survivor of wars, fires, tornadoes, and hurricanes. But there's a bigger threat to this epitome of tradition still out there today. The threat and the opportunity is our post-Christian culture. Can a traditional church survive today? Can a church survive with boxed pews? You can't see through the pillars and forget the flexible seating. Or people seated backward in the pew like you're on a subway train. A church with a dominating and immovable pulpit. A church where, God forbid, if you have to go to the bathroom, it's a half a block away. A church where the closest thing to a playground are these gated tombstones. A church with little or no parking. Oh, and the elevator to the second floor balcony? Not even an escalator. Space for music and a band up front? Not so much. Point of fact, the only thing that's changed in this church in 261 years is the addition of electricity and air conditioning. Let me say, if this kind of a space can be mobilized, any church can be mobilized for the gospel. How? Come and hear tomorrow how a church that in many ways defines the word tradition can be mobilized for the gospel of Jesus Christ, even without the screens. Come back and hear tomorrow.